Welcome back. Beef cattle production in the U.S. varies by region, but one thing that's common among all herds is the importance of water. Anyone who has broken ice in a tank during the dead of winter knows how hard it can be to maintain a clean, fresh source of water year-round. Cattleman and Cattlemen reporter Matt Fleck takes us to Iowa to learn how one operation is maximizing production with sustainable water systems.
It's a hot August day on the Iowa River Ranch, and Dave Petty's cattle are gathering to get a drink of water. As with everyone else in agriculture, Dave's diversified crop and livestock operation is contending with a variety of social and economic pressures.
It's like so many things in agriculture today, the cost of inputs continues to go up. And as we work through it, there's so much volatility in today's marketplace, and there seems to be more and more percent of our business that we almost have no control over. The average population is getting farther and farther removed from agriculture and their actual hands-on food production. So we have a tougher challenge in front of us today than we have ever had before. We have to do a good job of helping educate people where their food comes from and that their food is safe.
Dave always knew that producing beef in a sustainable way was the cornerstone on which he wanted to build his operation. It's a vision that resulted in the Iowa River Ranch being recognized as the National Environmental Stewardship Award winner in 2000.
I have always believed in the three things that make an operation sustainable is if it's economically feasible, and if it's environmentally friendly, and if it's socially acceptable. And with those three things, your operation will be sustainable. And I've spent a lot of time studying pasture operations and grasslands, and I learned a long time ago that having proper disbursement of water was very critical into the operation. We do a lot of conservation practices on this operation, and we do a lot of things to try to improve efficiency. And one of them was putting in wells, and then putting in water lines, and then having good water distribution around, having a good water source for fresh, clean water. We have some of our creeks and ponds fenced off, but we do not exclude the cattle from them. We go ahead and what we call flash graze them in and out, so we're utilizing that grass. But that means then we have to put in an alternative water source. So we've been able to put waters in that we can depend on 24/7.
Dave turned to automatic waterers from Ritchie Industries for their reputation of being reliable and efficient without a lot of labor.
We use several Ritchie waterers, automatic waterers. We've got several of the older ones, and we've got several of the newer ones. So we have developed a clean, fresh water source, as many different locations on our operation as we can. And so that the cattle, it doesn't matter if it's super hot, they need good water, and if it's super cold like we get here in Iowa, and we still need good water on those days. We've got some waters that are made in the middle 70s. You know, they actually may be some of the oldest things we have on this operation. Maybe a couple tractors are older, but so the longevity of those, the workmanship and the product itself has been great. We're talking up to 40 years these waters are still in place. The new waters, actually, the Omni waters, we have not done any maintenance on them since we put them in. So the product material is an excellent source, and the engineering behind them evidently is pretty correct. It's just an overall high quality water, so we don't have a lot of maintenance on them to keep them running. And that's something I really like.
Any product used at the Iowa River Ranch must support Dave's vision for environmental stewardship and sustainable beef production, all the while contributing to cattle health and a profitable bottom line.
When you look at the cost and spread it out over the years, I think that's economical. It fits the bill there. It's environmentally good. It's a green product. It's made, the company is a green company. It does an excellent job environmentally, so we're doing the right thing there. They are easy to work with, easy to get parts if you needed them, but the longevity of them is something that I really like when it comes to economic efficiency.
To compare Ritchie's to what you normally see as a big black tank, what we do is we conserve on water. We use lots of water to handle the same amount of head. It's easier to clean, less labor. The heating of our units, if you step into an Omni fount type of unit, the cost is going to go down drastically. Actually, we can prove to you that if you bought an Omni versus a black tank that you're trying to heat during the winter, the Omni will pay for itself within 5 years. So there's a huge cost savings. Our waters from the beginning have been designed to be green. They save on water. It's water quality, water conservation, energy efficiency. You know, our water is designed to handle all that.
You know, herd health goes back to nutrition, and to have proper nutrition, you have to have good consumption. Clean, fresh water helps you increase your intake, which at the end of the day will also enhance your profitability, and it will improve the overall quality of your animal from the health standpoint. And a healthy animal is a good move towards being economically efficient.
And in the sometimes uncertain world of raising food, one less thing to worry about means a lot.
It's a peace of mind. You know, on the hottest day of the year, you know there's going to be water in that water. On the coldest day of the year, you're hoping there'll be water in that water, and there typically is. So that's a big peace of mind that you don't have to worry about. There's enough other things to worry about in today's agricultural world. So knowing that you've got dependable source of water, that is just absolutely huge.
Reporting from Iowa River Ranch, I'm Matt Fleck for NCBA's Cattlemen to Cattlemen.
For more information on what value Ritchie products can bring to your operation, go to ritchiefount.com.